Welcome to the channel, kids. I like to get under the skin of a place, eat the weird food and hear the stories most people don't tell. This trip we're going to a place where love gets strange, where age ain't nothing but a number, and where the rules are a little different. We're hitting 5 Asian countries where the older woman-younger man dynamic isn't just accepted, it's embraced. We're talking Japan, South Korea, Thailand, China, and the Philippines. So buckle up, Buttercup, and grab a San Miguel. If you're into pushing boundaries and exploring the outer edges of the human experience, hit that subscribe button. First stop, Japan, the land of bullet trains, where speed and efficiency are the name of the game, and ancient temples, where tradition and modernity collide in a fascinating blend of the old and the new. You'd think, in a place so steeped in tradition, relationships would be as rigid as a samurai's code, unyielding and strict. But scratch beneath the surface, and you'll find a different story, one that defies expectations. Japan's got a rapidly aging population, a demographic time bomb ticking away. More older women, fewer younger men. It's a simple equation, but the implications are profound. Simple math, right? But it's more than demographics. It's about societal shifts and changing norms. Japanese women have climbed the corporate ladder, shattered glass ceilings, and frankly, they're tired of the old expectations. They're done with the pressure of being the dutiful wife, the perfect mother, the ideal homemaker. They're looking for companionship, for someone who appreciates their experience, their wisdom, and yes, their success. They want partners who see them for who they truly are. And sometimes that someone is a younger man, someone with less baggage, someone who brings a sense of adventure and fun back into their lives, rekindling a youthful spirit. These women, they've earned their freedom, and they're not afraid to use it. They're exploring new horizons, both literally and figuratively. They're not defined by their age, their marital status, or what society expects of them. They're breaking free from the mold. They're out there, living their best lives, sipping sake in smoky jazz bars, and maybe, just maybe, finding love in unexpected places, embracing the joy of the moment. It's a quiet rebellion, a subtle shift in the tectonic plates of Japanese society, a movement that's gaining momentum. And it's happening right under the noses of those salarymen, still stuck in their rigid roles, unaware of the change brewing around them. But the times, they are a-changin', even in the land of the rising sun, where the dawn of a new era is on the horizon. Now let's hop over to South Korea, the land of K-pop and kimchi, where the pressure cooker of conformity simmers beneath a glossy veneer of modernity. Think Gangnam Style, those impossibly perfect K-pop stars, the relentless pursuit of success. It's intense, man. And in this pressure cooker, relationships are often seen as another metric of success. Marriage, kids, the whole 9 yards. But just like in Japan, South Korean women are pushing back against these expectations. They're done being defined by their marital status, by the ticking of their biological clocks. They're focusing on their careers, their passions, their own happiness. And if that means finding love with a younger man, so be it. But here's the thing about South Korea. Confucianism runs deep. Respect for elders, filial piety, it's all ingrained from birth. So while these relationships might be more accepted in the cosmopolitan circles of Seoul, they still raise eyebrows in more traditional families. Imagine telling your grandmother, who still remembers the Korean War, that you're dating someone younger. It's a conversation fraught with tension, a delicate dance between tradition and modernity. But despite the societal pressure, more and more South Korean women are choosing to live life on their own terms. They're challenging the status quo, rewriting the rules of engagement. Chapter 3. The land of smiles and open hearts. From the neon-drenched streets of Seoul, we find ourselves in Thailand, the land of smiles. A place where the air is thick with the scent of jasmine and lemongrass, where ancient temples stand shoulder to shoulder with bustling markets. Now Thailand has a reputation, right? A certain kind of reputation. But beneath the surface, beneath the tourist traps and the go-go bars, lies a complex culture with a long history of strong women. For centuries, Thai women have held a unique position in society. They've been the backbone of the family, the entrepreneurs, the keepers of culture and tradition. They're used to being in control, to calling the shots. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that they're not afraid to buck tradition when it comes to love. In Thailand, age is often seen as a sign of wisdom, of experience. And let's be honest, a little financial security never hurt anyone, right? But it's more than that. Thai women, they're not afraid to embrace their sensuality, their sexuality, regardless of age. They've got this joie de vivre, this zest for life that's infectious. They're drawn to the energy, the optimism, the sense of adventure that younger men often embody, and the men, they're captivated by the confidence, the grace, the worldliness of these older women. Chapter 4. China, the dragon awakens to new possibilities. Now we're heading to the Middle Kingdom, China, a land of ancient history and rapid modernization, where billion-dollar skyscrapers cast long shadows over centuries-old pagodas. This juxtaposition of the old and the new creates a unique and dynamic landscape that is constantly evolving. It's a place of contradictions, a place where the past and the future collide in a dizzying, exhilarating dance. The streets are alive with the energy of progress, yet they are also steeped in the rich traditions of yesteryears. For generations, traditional values reigned supreme in China. The family unit was the cornerstone of society, and respect for elders was paramount. Filial piety, Confucianism, the pressure to marry young and produce heirs, these were the pillars of Chinese society. These values were deeply ingrained and influenced every aspect of life. But as China's economy boomed, as its people embraced globalization and all its complexities, a seismic shift occurred. The rapid economic growth brought with it new opportunities and challenges. Suddenly, women were entering the workforce in droves, climbing the corporate ladder, and achieving financial independence they'd never dreamed possible. They were breaking barriers and redefining their roles in society. They were traveling, experiencing different cultures, and realizing that the old rules no longer applied. The world was opening up to them in ways that previous generations could never have imagined. And with this newfound freedom came a desire for something more, something different. They began to question the traditional expectations placed upon them. They were tired of the pressure to conform, tired of being defined by their marital status and their age. The societal norms that once dictated their lives were now being challenged. They craved companionship, intellectual stimulation, and yes, even passion. Enter the younger man. These relationships were not just about romance but about mutual respect and understanding. Unafraid of strong, successful women, these men see beyond the age difference and recognize the intelligence, the drive, the zest for life that these older women possess. They value the depth and experience that comes with age. Of course, it's not always easy. These relationships often face scrutiny and disapproval from traditional families and society at large. Traditional families often disapprove, and societal pressures persist. The weight of centuries-old customs and expectations can be a heavy burden to bear. But the tide is turning. As more and more women choose to prioritize their own happiness, as they challenge the old paradigms, Chinese society is slowly beginning to adapt. The voices of change are growing louder. As more women embrace their independence and redefine their roles, they are paving the way for future generations. Chinese society is evolving, and with it, the possibilities for women are expanding. The dragon is truly awakening to new possibilities. Chapter 5. Philippines, where family ties run deep, but love finds a way. Our final stop takes us to the Philippines, a country of stunning natural beauty, warm hospitality, and a deep-rooted sense of family. The archipelago, with its over 7,000 islands, offers a diverse landscape that ranges from pristine beaches to lush mountains, making it a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers alike. It's a place where karaoke reigns supreme, where laughter echoes through the streets, and where the spirit of resilience shines through even in the face of adversity. The vibrant street life, filled with the sounds of music and the sight of children playing, paints a picture of a community that thrives on joy and togetherness. Now the Philippines, it's a melting pot of cultures, a blend of East and West with a strong Spanish influence woven into its fabric. This unique cultural tapestry is evident in the country's architecture, cuisine, and traditions, creating a rich and diverse heritage that is both fascinating and inviting. And like many Asian countries, family is everything here. The Filipino family unit is often multi-generational, with grandparents, parents, and children living under one roof, sharing their lives and supporting each other through thick and thin. It's the bedrock of society, the source of strength and support. Family gatherings are frequent and filled with laughter, stories, and an abundance of food, reflecting the deep bonds that tie them together. But within this tight-knit family structure, a quiet revolution is brewing. Young Filipino women are beginning to carve out their own paths, balancing traditional values with modern aspirations. Filipino women, known for their warmth, their strength, and their unwavering loyalty, are starting to challenge traditional expectations. They are stepping into roles that were once considered unconventional, proving that they can excel in any field they choose. They're working outside the home, pursuing higher education, and delaying marriage to focus on their own aspirations. This shift is not just about personal ambition, it's about redefining what it means to be a modern Filipina. And as they come into their own, as they find their voices, they're realizing that they have a choice that their mothers and grandmothers may not have had. This newfound freedom is empowering them to make decisions that align with their true selves. They're choosing to be with partners who make them happy, who support their dreams, who challenge them intellectually and emotionally. These relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, breaking away from traditional norms, and sometimes that partner happens to be younger. Maria's story isn't unique. Across the country, many women are finding love in unexpected places, proving that age is just a number when it comes to matters of the heart. All across the Philippines, women are choosing love on their own terms. They are forming communities of support, encouraging each other to pursue their dreams and live authentically. They're embracing their sexuality, their independence, their right to happiness. This newfound freedom is celebrated in various forms, from dancing and nightlife to exploring the natural beauty of their homeland. It's a beautiful thing to witness, this quiet revolution, this assertion of self-love and self-worth. These women are not just changing their own lives, they are setting an example for future generations. It's a reminder that true love knows no age, no boundaries, no societal norms. Love, in its purest form, transcends all barriers and brings people together in the most unexpected ways. So, if you ever find yourself in the Philippines, take a moment to appreciate the strength, the resilience, and the quiet courage of these women. Their stories are a testament to the power of love, determination, and the unbreakable human spirit. So there you have it, kids. 5 countries, 5 cultures, 5 ways of looking at love, age, and everything in between. It's messy, it's complicated, and it definitely challenges our preconceived notions. If you dug this little exploration into the heart of the human experience, hit that like button, subscribe for more off-the-beaten-path adventures. And let me know in the comments, where in the world should we go next? Until then, eat well, travel far, and never be afraid to break a few rules.